You asked the question. I'm going to answer your question.
Now you're going to yell
This
at
was
me?
what I spent
You're
my
going to yell at
time
me.
doing.
I'm a survivor trying to look out for other survivors, trying to
and
protect
I
one
was
another.
taking care
You
of
waited
the
6
people
months
who
to
lost
get here today,
3,000
6 months,
lives
and now you're being
at World
defiant
Trade
and
Center.
indignant.
Oh my God, you're such a shit human being. I was a hero during that time. I was dealing with stuff in 9/11.
How dare you question me?
Alrighty, so many of you guys are probably aware of how much tensions have escalated with our Middle Eastern conflicts, with Iran particularly, over the course of the last 2 weeks. However, many people aren't really paying attention to the fact of the matter that the Clintons had to appear in court and testify on their connections with Jeffrey Epstein, and also Ghislaine Maxwell too. Obviously, it could be a variety of different reasons. However, though, it is really ironic, the fact of the matter, that things escalate as soon as the Clintons start testifying in court on Jeffrey Epstein. It's just really, really ironic that we have war breaking out
NANI?
as soon as this happens, right? As soon as we're starting to get more in depth on everything that Epstein was involved with and these shitty, corrupt politicians and elites around him were involved in as well too. It's just miraculously that there's a war. This is not the first time, that a smokescreen would be used to cover up stuff like this so people aren't paying attention to it. Because as far as I can tell, I'm not seeing that all over the news and headlines. I see more, Iran, war with Iran. Iran attacks Tel Aviv. We've bombed Iran. Just saying, you guys, it's really ironic, in the bare minimum at least, regardless if it was intentionally done or not.
NANI?
No.
Regardless of whether or not it was intentionally done or not, it's really, really ironic, the timing of these things, which I don't believe in coincidence. The word coincidence is literally from the word coincide, it's a coincidence, because everything happens for a reason, right? We just can't always see exactly why, or it's not meant for us to understand why, However, though, I want to talk to you guys about Hillary Clinton's testimony, just how she acted, and some moments which kind of, are telltale signs of things, giving things away and showing that she's either lying or it's something that's very sensitive, or she doesn't want to talk about it. Much like how she didn't want to be there to begin with and give the whole state of being and the whole energy and vibe the whole fucking time she was there. She's like, I'm too good to be here. I shouldn't have to be here. Oh, you fucking peons.
Idiot.
She's a very narcissistic woman, just saying. She's quite manipulative, and she's definitely a narcissist, man. She gives all the right vibes and just gives off that energy, hands down. But we're going to go over some moments in her testimony that I believe are some cause for concern, or just more so rather things that we should pay attention to. Now, with that being said, let's go and hop on into it.
How do you know Howard Lutnick?
I know Howard Lutnick because when I was senator on 9/11, the firm he headed, Cantor Fitzgerald, suffered the greatest loss of life. As I recall, something like 650 of his employees were murdered by terrorists that day. Howard Lutnick missed being a victim because he was delayed dropping his child off to kindergarten. You asked the question. I'm going to answer your question.
Now you're going to yell
This
at
was
me?
what I spent
You're
my
going to yell at
time
me.
doing.
I'm a survivor trying to look out for other survivors, trying to
and
protect
I
one
was
another.
taking care
You
of
waited
the
6
people who
months to
lost
get here today,
3,000
6 months,
lives
and now you're being
at World
defiant
Trade
and
Center.
indignant today.
You asked me
I have
about
met
Howard
with Epstein
Lutnick.
survivors. I'm a survivor myself.
Hillary is asked how she knows Howard Lutnick, and she sits here and it's basically like, it's story time, kids.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
But nonetheless, though, it's a narcissistic manipulation tactic where she's just basically bringing up another traumatic event and going on a tangent, basically, to throw the conversation off the topic, right? And not be concise and to the point, by reminding people about 9/11, because, oh my God, 9/11. terrible thing, right? But that's how people act. It's subconscious trauma, that's brought up because they're reminded about it due to the fact of the matter Hillary's bringing up, and then all the subconscious programming that was subliminally planted into their brains via the legacy media back during that time, right? And all the fear mongering around it for terrorists. And it's ultimately to paint Hillary as, oh, I'm a great hero, like grandiose narcissist type shit. Like, I am the great hero. Be gone!
You know what? If you don't want to hear what emotionally affected me, that's fine. But that's why I know Howard Lutnick. I went to the memorial service every 9/11 after the formal service was held.
I see what you're
with
doing here,
all-
and you're
with
obfuscating
all
from
of
the
his
questions. He was the
people, the
go-between
families.
between you and Jeffrey Epstein raising money for your
Well,
campaign.
Howard Lutnick and I did work
Thank you. I will
together
now yield
because
to
we had a
Congresswoman
lot of
Warner.
victims
Thank you.
to take care of, and we worked together to rebuild downtown Manhattan. That is how I know Howard Lutnick.
And here's a time when I was helping this man who was in dire need because he lost so many people. And I'm the hero. I would never be involved with shit people like Epstein because I'm the hero. And if you think otherwise, you're crazy. Ultimately, and this is what she's doing, is basically trying to paint herself as a hero and ignore answering the question directly. She goes on tangents to basically paint a picture instead of just answering the fucking question. And then, when she starts getting called out on it, basically, she starts losing her shit. She's like, oh my God, you're such a shit human being. I was a hero during that time. I was dealing with stuff in 9/11. How dare you question me? Again, narcissistic type shit, you guys. It's pretty funny. It's just sad, you guys, but it's funny as shit, though, nonetheless, because of how sad it is.
And they also had stated that he had active ties to Russia, Israel, and Iran. Given your status, not just as the First Lady, but also in your secretary position, have you ever been targeted by any of these countries as a means of a foreign intelligence gathering operation? Or are you aware of potential vulnerabilities in that?
Yeah, I was targeted by Russia in the 2016 campaign. I mean, I think that's pretty well known.
She still wants to portray the narrative, the false narrative, that Russiagate was actually true, despite how many times in the course of the last 2 to 4 plus years it's been proven wrong with hard facts. And she's still like, oh yeah, I was, subject to Russiagate because, I was targeted by Russia and, my presidential campaign. And it's like, Hillary, nobody's that fucking stupid, bitch. Why would you try to promote that still? Despite the fact it's been completely proven wrong. You were just straight fucking retarded. I'm retarded. Duh! Now, obviously, Hillary's not going to say, oh yeah, I was targeted by Israel or anything like that, because she's involved with Israel. You feel me? And the shitty corrupt elites that are over there, like Netanyahu and their crooked prime ministers that are over there. Obviously, not all of them are bad, as well as others from across the globe as well too, you guys, because again, it's not just a cabal from 1 to 2 places in the world. It's from the whole entire planet across it. It's not just, Israel and Russia or Iran and Turkey or Europe and Israel, etc., right? It involves the U.S. and our shitty corrupt politicians, elites, whether they're business tycoons or big bankers, etc., right? Or they're also part of a secret society, which many of them are. It's all over the place, you guys. And we have to realize this. It can't just be, oh, Israel's the problem, or, oh, Europe is the problem, the UK is, etc. That's not how this shit works. They all play a part in this shit. And until we realize that and just focus on the corrupt scumbags from around the planet, it's just going to be used to divide and conquer us even more. Oh, and then also another little inconsistency in how Hillary talked to prove that she's a liar and psychopath, potentially, and or a narcissist, right? She said that she didn't know Howard Lutnick in the beginning of that whole deposition, right? And then, well, you guys saw how she blew up earlier when she started telling her little I'm a hero story. How dare you question me, you piece of shit story that she had earlier. Just another inconsistency in her story, by the way. Remember, kids, if you question Hillary and her stories, you're a shit human being. How dare you question me? Let us know what you guys think about everything going on with the Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton deposition around Epstein, as well as the fact of the matter that as soon as it happens, right, we have a war escalate and blow up in the Middle East, ironically enough, yet again, and what your thoughts, opinions, and concerns are around all this stuff in the comments section down below. I would love to hear it. As usual, though, my dudes, if you guys did make it to this point in the video, go and leave the phrase "Deep State Eat My Cake" in the comment section down below to let me know that you made it to the end and that you guys are part of the 1,000,000% tribe. As usual, if you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to, hit that like button and destroy the shit out of the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to me. And more importantly, it also helps us to get even further in the CensorTube algorithm out to even more people to let them know that it's okay to question these shitty, corrupt systems we live in, and that it's perfectly natural to do so. Also, if you guys would like a more interactive experience with us, come join us live every Wednesday and Friday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, where we talk about conspiracy facts such as this, play a variety of games such as Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, etc. Whatever really floats the mood, or, chill out and have a good time, make some dark humored memes, and just vibe out, As usual, though, my dudes, I appreciate you guys very much for being here. Thank you. Much love. And until next time, please don't forget to live long and prosper. Take care and peace. Keep it 1,000,000% real. And as always, fuck the system. I will see you guys on the flip side. Z-Trend. Yep.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is America.